episode 2. Please pay full attention. This is the reason why I was absent for some time on my YouTube channel. Taking life. In episode 1, I talked about how I got face-to-face experience of why and how these things happen to people that I normally doubt. But in this episode, I will show you a shocking revelation that God gave me when I was asking why, what circumstances put people in the line of trying to hurt themselves, either in a way that I have experienced it or in a way that I have never experienced it, for me to know that truly you want me to be a tool to make an impact in this area. And this was what happened. I was off Instagram, I was off TikTok and YouTube channel for the first few days. So I decided to check up on my Instagram. Immediately I opened my Instagram. The first thing that came up was this girl that was calling out all her family members, both extended and close and whatever. She was calling all of them out, and she was saying that if anything happens to her, that her family should be held responsible. Well, after listening to all her ranting, which seems very familiar, I decided to go to the comment section. When I was reading the comment section, my God, nobody actually believed what this lady was saying. Except very few persons. One person actually said that, oh, I know this lady from secondary school. We attended the same secondary school. She never likes going home because she's been complaining of the treatment she's getting from her family right from secondary school, junior secondary school. And obviously finished secondary school and she had no other place to run to. So she had to go home. And the whole thing continued. So it had continued from the time she was a child till an adult, and it was still happening that she could not bear it anymore. She had to run out online to cry for help. But guys, the crying for help was not helping, because everybody at the comment section was tagging her irresponsible child. You are a disappointment to your family. How can you bring your family to the social media and be calling them out? I was saying to myself, somebody that is seeking for help, if she happens to read the comment section, where is it going to lead her? You see? But again, I didn't actually remember my prayer. So after I just gave it a thought. I said, I hope this girl never reads the comment section, because she is gonna be even more times 20 depressed more than she was already, because nobody is believing her. I left it there because I had forgotten the prayer request that I made. And then 2 days later, another video surfaced. This time, a video that is even worse than the previous one. In fact, this one was closely related to things I have personally witnessed. That was when it clicked on me. You said you want evidence, you want to see, you want to know more. So this is why you are getting this. This is because my entire years on social media, my entire years on Instagram, I have never seen a video like this. So you can't tell me it is a coincidence that they are just springing up at that period. So after watching this video, I was filled with tears. I was broken. In fact, let me show you the video, because you need to see the video with me. As a matter of fact, I am not going to show the face of the girl. I am going to blur it, because the reason why she started speaking out was because she wasn't okay with their neighbor that decided to share her story on the social media. So I am going to blur her face so that I will help keep privacy, which was the reason why she started making the video. The reason why I am sharing it is for the lesson, to be able to use it for the lesson that I want to pass through with the video.
When they know this guy up here, you guys should please let this video reach him. If he put that video for his own selfish interest, if he put that video for his own fun or for to gain followers, I don't want to know why he put that. Let him just remove it. I don't like it. The video is not my problem. It's what people were saying under it. Now, this one here said that he knows me, that we live in his compound, that he knows my mom, that he just came back and asked my mom where am I. My mom said that I ran away, that she's surprised to see me with the baby. Now, since we rent house in your all this while that we have been living in your people compound, all this while that you used to see me, have you all those while that I used to go to work? If other people go to school, I will go to work. After going to work, I was still whenever my salary come, I was still share the money and give to my mommy. Have you ever asked me? Why I've not been going to school? You have not. It's not this one now. You want to expose yourself, not me. Since you come from a rich man, why not ask me? Yes, true, I run away. If it's what my mom used to do to me, you people don't even believe it. After suffering, after working, after everything. Do you know sometimes I will come back from work, my mom will lock me outside. Sometimes she will not give me food that she cooked without no reason. Even this person saying this thing, the mom will even come out and be shouting at her. And we count how many times I slept outside. I said that I'll come in, she will come out and then she will see me, she will not call me. I ran out December 2022, December 25th, 2022. That's when I ran out of her house. I just carried my bag in front of her, in front of my mother. I carried my bag. She don't ask me how I was going. Always lying on my head. Even the man I do, you know that no, she will just lie on my head. Now, when I was working, my plan was to use the money to save up money for myself so I can use it and continue my business. But that doesn't work at all. I will work, I will still share the money with her. She will not still be okay. I don't know what she want me to do for her. That 25th, do you know my mommy was doing child education? My sister, she don't even tell me. Oh, that's what I meant. I just came back from work, I just saw it. That everybody that they are doing child education in our house. She went and tell my son brother that both of us are having issues. Which issue that mother and daughter will have? That mother will not caution the daughter. Which issue that mother and daughter will have? That mother will not caution the daughter's brother. Even though you beat that girl, won't you bring her back? Since you know me, you want to expose yourself. You know me, I'm surprised you still make carry the baby. And so, it's because I was not ashamed that I gave birth to a baby. I was not ashamed. Because if I'm ashamed or if that I don't know the owner of my, I would have been hiding myself. Is it a crime that I'm proud of my daughter? Someone that I gave birth to. Is it a crime? Please, everybody know this guy. Just tell him to remove that. I don't like it. Exposing someone to social media. What's all this now? You know my mother, I even have to go to get answer. Do you know, since I used to say that she have not come back and ask of me. What do you used to offer me? What do you used to give me? You want to come and talk. You know how to type. You know how to write. You want to come and talk. Oh God, oh God. Oh. I don't blame some people. Some that have supportive parents, some that come out from a good background, some that have people that will sponsor them, some that they will not even know what God have done for them. Some that have that kind of opportunity to think that others are not serious. But it's well. It's well. You know, it's well. I know I will surely come out of it. Whether good or bad.
Guys, you have seen it. This is the reality of this girl, and I'm sure many people will still be doubting what this girl is saying. I'm sure so many people will still be doubting what this girl is saying. But I can tell you that 99.9% of what she is saying is true. 99.9% of what she said in this video is the reality of her life. And this is the reality of so many other young girls and young boys out there. I don't know, maybe in the Western world, but I can vouch that in Africa it is so. Because Africa thrive in when parents will choose whom to love more, whom to treat better, and whom not to treat better. I have no idea why they do that. Majority of our households in Africa is fueled by parents that are going through different things in their head that they have not even resolved. To some of our parents, to them, it is love. It is the way they show love. Some of them is out of ignorance because that's what they know. Some of them, it is out of sheer wickedness. Some of them are possessed. Some of them is ancestral curses. And they don't even consider all these things stemming out from them. They just unleash it and dump it on the child. You now wonder why somebody can wake up and think around everything and decide, what's the point of living? Let's end it. Obviously, this guy that put her out there in a negative light as a wayward girl, as somebody that ran out of her parents' house to have baby while she, other people are going to school, didn't even think to, help this lady, to think about what this lady is going through, but all accolade, all support goes to what the mom is saying. The mom said she doesn't know that she's got a baby. She doesn't know. Meanwhile, since 2022, your child left the house. 2024, you still haven't gone to look for her. You still haven't gone to bring her back home. Did you see that? And look at this person that actually knows her very well and knows what she was going through, still throwing it in her face that she is irresponsible. So can you now imagine things that can happen? Because circumstances like this, let's assume that, obviously it is these circumstances that led her to have a child untimely. Obviously, someone would take advantage of her situation. The question is, will the person truly love her, or will the person just use her? I hope the person truly loves her and takes care of her and her baby. And this is how the cycle of life will keep on taking her around and around, something that is not within her control, because she definitely wants her mother to love her. She definitely wants her family to love her. But they couldn't, so she ran away to find love, and she will constantly be looking for love. Unfortunately, these things has a way of always throwing these people to the wrong person, but I pray that it takes her to the right person that will truly understand and love her. So you can imagine when she goes through series of these kind of encounter and then ends up with somebody that will still not love her. She might wake up one day at every slight shift and make a drastic decision. Yet people will be calling her bad names. People will be labeling her bad child. They don't want to listen to her. They don't want to care or know what she is talking about. They don't even want to empathize with her. I want you to listen to some of the comments. Some of the comments were typical example of what you will get from typical Africans whenever you are going through this kind of case. Up here, somebody said, the question is, what did you do that your biological mom will be mean to you? Are you speaking the truth? Can we hear from your mom and the neighbors around? Who are your genuine witness? Your mom cannot just be mean to you. What is your behavior at home? Do you want a life she does not mean for you? Are you easily influenced by friends? You are just a young girl. There must be something you are not saying. This is it. She just said the story of her life, and somebody is making this comment. She just said the story. So this person is basically doubting her. You can remember that she mentioned that her neighbor's mother had also confronted her mother. This person obviously had seen her several times when she sleeps outside. This person had obviously seen that she wasn't going to school because her parents are not paying her school fees, so she had to be working. But this person didn't bother to ask her question. This person went to ask her mom. So in her mom's voice, she doesn't know anything. So the mom lies, according to what she says, lies and make up things against her. And the person that is making this kind of comment can actually still be going with the lies of the mother and be calling this girl that is going through hell, a liar. Because of what? The mom can never go wrong. The mother can never go wrong. For a mother to treat you like that, you must have done something wrong. I am telling you now, this girl might have done nothing. I am telling you with 99.9% assurance. Some mothers have problems. So this person said she might be a stubborn child. No parent is happy seeing her kids living a wayward life, especially when you are doing your best to provide the best for him or her. Another silly comment. Again, you heard when she said her school fees is not paid. She works and actually shares the money she makes from working with her mother when every other person goes to school. So what responsibility has the parents covered? Even if she is stubborn, is it enough reason to kick your own daughter outside to sleep? Do you know that when you kick your daughter, your teenage daughter, outside to sleep and you actually allow that daughter to sleep outside, you have given that girl a license to prostitution because you don't care. If you do really care about that child, you wouldn't kick the child outside, because having the heart to leave the child to sleep outside means that you have given the child license to prostitution. And if that child manages to escape not going into prostitution after kicking the child out several times, that is the level of a very good child. That is the level of a very good child. So this person hit the nail at the head. This person said, our society is not ready to hear that some mothers are not nice. They are not ready. This is not a comment. This is not a discussion that Africans have understood. And unfortunately, because they do not want to hear this, because they do not want to look into this, because they do not want to consider this, we have so many children that have grown to become adults that are traumatized, adults that are missing direction because of the trauma of the experiences that they have from their parents. We have adults that could not even make the right decision in life because of trauma that they undergo from their parents. We have adults that are now being positioned to be treated in a very bad way because of the exposure of trauma they got from their parents from childhood. And at the end, when they could not get love from home and it becomes too difficult, it makes it easier for one to go to the extreme thinking of taking their own life. Even the one that you even give too much favoritism without even teaching them the right way, you are still exposing them to danger. Things has to be balanced. It is high time we start talking about this. And I believe this is the reason why this revelation and this experience came to me, to use my platform to talk more about it, to know more about, let people speak up. How many people are going through this, whether in Africa? Especially I want Africans to speak up, people in Nigeria, people in other parts of Africa, where all this dysfunctionality is going on. Let them speak up. I have a website, www.tellnotortellassist.com. Join the community there so we can connect. Let's work together so that you will experience love. This cycle must be broken. Some people will blame it on the Bible. No, the Bible didn't put all those favoritism there for you to start living it. You need to learn from it, not to be replicating it in a very disastrous and dangerous way. It is not right. And there are other nice comments that came here. Look at this person. This person said, I cried bitterly watching this because I am facing almost such trauma from my own birth mother. I thank God I am free now, as I have struggled to rent my own place of peace. May God strengthen and help we that our story is sour. One thing I'm working hard for, my children must never suffer what I grew up with. You see, this, because so many people are going through this. I cried bitterly too when I watched the video, and I am also very excited that she was brave enough to have her own kid. Even though she was young, I am happy she did that, because that will help heal a lot. That will help her to share pure love and real love with someone, with a human being that came from her. I am absolutely joyous and happy that she was bold enough to move out at that age and have her own child, and is proud of her child. And that was the reason why I tried to reach out to her to support, because this is not an easy journey that she is going, and this cycle will never end, because it has the seed of negativity has been planted in all her siblings and people around her, that they are now hating on her, buying the lies that is being lied on her. And this is how it will never end. It is a cycle that never ends. So it is good that she left the house, but I know that a part of her will still be yearning for her mother to love her and accept her like other people. My dear, if you have anything to give to your mother, give to her. Still love your mother. Give her whatever you can give her. But I will tell you that she might never come around. She might never accept you like the others, because she needs to heal the trauma in herself too. She needs to heal herself before she will learn how to love you and accept you. So if you keep on thinking that it's gonna turn around soon for her to come back for you, no, because there is something she needs to work in herself before she will come back. So the best thing you need to do now is to, as you have moved out, have your child, love your child. I pray that you have everything you need to take care of your child. I pray that you have a good life, and I pray that you learn to love yourself. Go for therapy. You need to go for therapy to learn how to love yourself, so that people will not take advantage of the trauma that you have gone through to inflict more traumas on you. That way, you will be able to make way for you, because you are a star child. So you need to work in love. Do not try to harbor hate for your mother. Do not try to harbor hate for your siblings or anybody. Try to love them. If you have anything to give to them, give to them. But most of all, pour love in yourself, that you will be able to get to where you are going. Okay, let me end this video here. In the next video, I am going to continue. See you. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video. You know I love you. One love. Bye bye bye. See you in the next episode.